It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 46 yards. And the Bills need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And the Jets have got it. And running with power here. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now White. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, White eluding the pressure right. He finds Cray Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. White looks to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's White. Flush to his right. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now White. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll run with Carter. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Jennings, a receiver in motion right. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
The first down carry here for Johnson. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go to Johnson again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st down, right back to Carter. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Up the middle, Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. White. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. James Robinson from 6 yards away. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On first down, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Purdy to throw it on first down. This one caught by Kittle. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, McCaffrey. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. It's a foot race. The 40. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time. In motion left goes Jennings. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jones looking to throw right away. Rolling to his right. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Jones dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Open man, the tight end Henry. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. It's one of the better coaches in the league always.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
White's throw here into the hands of Moore. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, 76 yards. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happened. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
And they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson, 42 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. Here's the man set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st down, Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
On 2nd down and 4, White. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Here's White. Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, White. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, White. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
On 2nd and 10, White. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. The slot man in motion right. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Ready, set.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 74 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. White. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Running from the gun, Johnson.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
From the 38, White. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Out of the gun, it's White. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Ready? 19 right. Hey, pass.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Being chased out left. It's caught by Sanders. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Hurts. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Looking to throw. White. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, it's White. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
To throw again on second down. White.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Now White. And Davis has it over the middle.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
From just shy of midfield, White.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
57's a mark. 57's a mark. And what's that? And what's the ball? 57's a mark. Riggs. 79 Bronco.
White looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now White with a first down throw. This one caught by Davis.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
A toss left side, Johnson. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now White. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They run. It's Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Johnson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Zerline good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Hurts.
Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
Okay, break. Dragon 60.
They'll set up a throw.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jackson looking to throw right away. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it. 3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll go option to the short side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Another run here with Dobbins. He's got it to the 43 here.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, 43 yards.
And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. White. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. From the shotgun, here's White. Flushed out right. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Tyus Bowser able to get him for a loss of about 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. White. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Back to throw. White. That one caught by Carter. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Here's White on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. White. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. And now it's third.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. To throw is White. Throwing on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Johnson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff, Johnson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
White from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Carter.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. White. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Touchdown!
James Robinson from 3 yards out. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
23 yards on the play.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up and exits.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing now, Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson flush to his right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right.
That one complete to Prochet.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Well, that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
From the 36, White. Wilson's got it complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. White dancing to his left. He finds Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 27 yards. And the Jets take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
They'll start with the option.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
C.J. Mosley getting to him behind the line of scrimmage there.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
He'll take it inside the 25.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets.
Here's the punter, Braden Mann, set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Cousins looking to put it up right away.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Finding room at midfield.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll throw again. Cousins.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Cook diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
Cousins will try and throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's into the clear. The 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The White's throw here into the hands of Moore.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, it's White. Flush to his right.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, it's White. Steps away to his left. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson.
37 yards.
And the Jets have moved out in front.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Cousins. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, Vikings!
K.J. Osborne.
55 yards.
And the Vikings have regained the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
White's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. From the 45 on second down, White taken in left side. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Up the middle, Johnson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw, White. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. White looks to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it's one thing to get the interception, and it was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 27, White being chased out left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Carter straight ahead to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and 10, White looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White. And he will find Davis. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum.
The 20. 10.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
Following the interception, Cousins. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now White with a first down throw, rolling to his right.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
To throw on 2nd and 10. White. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now White.
That pass complete to Moore.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Joseph now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's White. Forced out to his left. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Cousins. Buying time to his left. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.